On your radical, so super historic low tide. This is important I talk about this. So PB Point, oh, it's so wiped out. There had to be 50, 60 people in there yesterday. Just, I mean, if there was anything, they got no chance because they're wading through, they're picking up anything they can find. Not one single starfish, and this is important, not one single upper purple urchin. The purple urchins are completely gone. Not one sea anemone, not one. Somebody found an octopus about that big, was holding up in his hand. I said, that's a baby. They should be 4-footers. And I shouldn't even be holding it. But this is what's going on in San Diego, the new Los Angeles. So it's important. We found the 10 starfish there, her and I. Those are the same starfish I just compared and contrast video from 2 years ago. Starfish can live to be 35 years old. It's the only place in Southern California I'm finding them is right there. And it was the lowest tide we've had in 2 years. That's why we were able to get a picture of them. And I compared and contrast those three together. It's the exact same ones that I got a video of 2 years ago. They can live to be 35 years old, and that's the same one. It's the only place in Southern California you're gonna, find any starfish. Somebody claims they saw one over there. Okay, I said, you got a picture? Okay. So I'm headed out to Point Loma today. Decided we're going to get low tide. You know, the famous one is, you know, it's important that I get this work done. You know, me and my granddaughter had a thing. She says she donated to save the sea turtles. To who? I said, sea turtles have no chance because of dogs. It's not the dog's fault. It's the dog owners, Charlie and Mimi. The sea turtles come up and they bury themselves in the sand. And by the way, these are all groomed beaches. They come in here at 4 o'clock in the morning and groom. The bear's here because we're going to get 7.5 foot here in about 2 hours. So, and then I've got a bunch of sending off work I got to get done. I'm going to speak at the hearing. The NRC is delayed like they always delay. They've been delaying for freaking 75 years on the canister permit. Carlsbad, not New Mexico and Texas. So it's a big deal around here, you know. So, what killed the starfish? Well, they'll tell you wasting disease or virus. What caused that? So, 10 big starfish. That one was a beast, right? That's the biggest starfish been videoed in Southern California post the Fukushima disaster. The most, we got 3 California hares, but California hares, I shot video of well over 100, probably close to 200 a couple years ago right there at Stank Bank. And they can feed on sewer. They can feed on anything. But let's be clear, this is important. Not one single upper California purple urchin, when that used to be carpeted with them. Not one single sea anemone. And I want this to be a point of yesterday. Anybody watched yesterday's video? You don't need to be digging through tide pools and just walking down and tipping over rocks and digging through. The starfish prove it to you, right? I was talking to that woman. I said, look, there's one right there. I spotted that starfish from here to that guy. That's how you tide pool. The color will tell you everything. You want to tell the health of this planet? Twofold. Stand up high and look down at the tide pool at PB Point or Point Loma. Just stand up high and look down and look at the color. The more color, the healthier. Stand up high and look at the Great Salt Lake, which I do every day for my whole life, and I'm 61 years old. So I need to raise some more money. I've got to speak Saturday. I've got to pay for these rooms. I mean, you used to just clear out here in the winter, not anymore. So, couldn't believe how many people were out and about on a Sunday night in December. Tourism economy, that's all anybody cares about. You know, economy over ecology. They don't care about the ecology, which blows my mind, because I've got news. We're part of the ecology. So, your health is your wealth. I fight for her. She fights for me. Given 2 months to live. You know, it's like, I'm going to go do my yoga right there at Hippie Crib Park, where I always do it. So, it's the ecology, stupid. Important video. No California purple urchins. I haven't found one. Not one sea anemone. None. Zero. And the starfish that I found there are the exact same starfish that I found there 2 years ago, the same ones. Coming back, not coming back. That is a lie and that is a fallacy. Anybody that tells you that, it's untrue. They're not coming back. You know? In symphony with the salmon numbers, in symphony with everything else that's going on with the ocean. And the salmon numbers don't lie, because we count every salmon. We don't count dead tide pools, Kevin Blanch says. We don't even count dead humans in bone marrow. Oh, Kevin Blanch says I was almost one of them. We count every salmon, and just look at the numbers. You can go to the sites. They still have a collapse 95% in 10 years. They go to sea for 1 to 2 years. They live in the ocean. The Chinook lived 5 years. Just in 5 years, they've collapsed over 90%. It's unarguable evidence. What's Fukushima? Stand tuned.